now that the tax plan has passed, the biggest issue facing Washington is immigration reform. Now, unfortunately, Democrats and Republicans have never been able to agree on this issue. Do you kick all the illegal immigrants out? Do you give them a path to citizenship? Do you take their cuisine and then kick them out? Do you clean their house? Like, what do you do? What do you do? It's a contentious issue, and no one has been able to get both parties to make a deal. Fortunately, America elected a man with a particular set of skills, as he told us when he was still applying for the job.
With Congress, you have to get everybody in a room, and you have to get them to agree. But you have to get them to agree what you want, and that's part of being a deal maker. You can't leave the White House, go to Hawaii and play golf for 3 weeks and be a real deal maker. It doesn't work that way. You have to get people in, grab them, hug them, kiss them, and get the deal done. But it's got to be the deal that you want.
Yeah, a deal-making president can't just go to Hawaii and play golf. He goes to Florida. It's much closer. You get an extra 9 holes in. Yeah, and you grab the people and you hug them and you kiss. It's like turned into Harvey Weinstein in the middle of that. What's going on? So Trump promised to get Republicans and Democrats into a room. And guess what? Yesterday, that's exactly what he did, assembling over a dozen congressional leaders to negotiate immigration. Now, what made this meeting special is that Trump invited cameras into the room, which was mind-blowing because finally we'd get to see the president take charge. So go on, Mr. President. Tell these fools your position.
My positions are going to be what the people in this room come up with. I am very much reliant on the people in this room. If they come to me with things that I'm not in love with, I'm going to do it because I respect them.
I love that he's acting like a tough, in-control leader while at the same time telling everyone he will do anything they want. He's like, let's get this straight, asshole. I'm your bitch. You will walk all over me. And if you got a problem with that, I apologize. Now, the main discussion in this meeting was what to do about DACA, which is expiring in March. Now, DACA is a program that allows around 700,000 undocumented immigrants who were brought to the U.S. when they were children to stay in the U.S. and not to be deported. Because think about it. They could be punished for a decision that their parents made to bring them here. You know, it's like how you were punished for your parents' decision to take you to Supercuts. It's not your fault. Now, Democrats want to pass DACA right now. Republicans also want to pass DACA, but only if the Democrats also agree to fund more border security and, of course, Trump's wall. You guys remember the wall? Yeah? The one where Mexico was like, you guys are dumb. That one. Remember that wall? So while both sides want DACA, there's a clean DACA, and then there's DACA with everything else. And if you were running a high-level negotiation about DACA, this would be a key concept to understand. But if I told you that there was one person in the room yesterday who didn't quite understand, I'll bet you can guess who it was. So please enjoy this moment, as Republican Kevin McCarthy has to jump in to help the president understand that he's just agreed with the opposite of what he said he always wanted.
I'd like to ask the question, what about a clean DACA bill now, with a commitment that we go into a comprehensive immigration reform procedure?
I think a lot of people would like to see that, but I think we have to do DACA first.
Mr. President, you need to be clear, though. I think what Senator Feinstein's asking here, when we talk about just DACA, we don't want to be back here 2 years later. You have to have security, as the Secretary would tell you.
But I think that's what she's saying.
I think she's saying something different.
It looks like McCarthy was gently correcting a stupid kid. You know, it's just like, I want clean DACA. No, Mr. President, you don't want clean DACA. I don't want clean DACA.